Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, what's up? I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. And if you're new here, I'm Joriah and I'm a writer and performer most known for writing Little Miss Perfect. And you know, that actually brings us to the next point. This is the inaugural premiere of Little Miss Perfect, the demo album. A lot of you may know the song Little Miss Perfect in the many ways that you know it. Maybe you first saw an animatic, maybe you heard the song and you saw people doing the challenge on TikTok, or maybe you're just a musical theater kid who stumbled upon it on Spotify. Now, if you want the background about the show, generally what it's about, the story, the cast of the demo album, how I was inspired to write it, go check out my first look video, which I posted on my channel a while back. I'll link that here. I actually wrote most of these songs that you're gonna hear on this demo album 7 months ago. So since then, there have been 7 months of work done to the show. It's really cool though that these demos are the seedlings that will eventually grow into the full musical. What's even cooler is that you guys get to get a sneak peek into those seedlings. There will be weekly drops here on my YouTube channel. Make sure that you are here in the chat because I'll be here, some people from the cast will be here, and there might even be some surprises of people who are here in the premieres. So make sure that you're there so that you can kiki with us and have a fun time listening to these songs for the very first time. Seeing that this is Little Miss Perfect, the musical, I thought that it was only appropriate to kick it off with the titular song. Now, a lot of you already have heard the song Little Miss Perfect, but in the musical, I thought that it was important that the song exists in a more active way that fits the new plot. For starters, the original song was about this girl who, you know, her default is that she always is trying to be so perfect, and she's just battling the fact that she's gay. And that is kind of the song of Little Miss Perfect as it originally was written. But in this show, Noelle, our protagonist, is actually normally quite a slacker and doesn't really have a lot going on for herself and doesn't know what she's doing until she has the incentive to start kind of cleaning up her act because her stepdad, the principal of her school, is going to help her get into college if she, like, you know, does a couple of extracurriculars and has a really spotless junior year. So of course she decides she's going to run for class president. In the midst of this, one of her best friends and a black student at the school, Elijah, is racially profiled and injured by a racist security guard, and his arm is broken and it causes an outrage at the school. There's a protest, a walkout staged by some of the students in protest to Officer Douglas not being fired. Now, Amani and Elijah, two of the black students at the school who are also participating in the protest, are also Noelle's best friend. And at the end of the first act, there is a big protest song, which you guys are going to hear later in the releases, where they all walk out, and there's a moment where Noelle doesn't actually go with them because she's trying to, you know, protect her situation. At the top of Act 2, Noelle finds out that she was actually elected class president, and this is the last step that she needed to know that it's official. She needs to, you know, clean up her act, put on a fake smile, and get through this year without any problems. She decides in this moment that it's time for her to transform into Little Miss Perfect. Now, Noelle is also freaking out because she is in love with her roommate, the foreign exchange student staying at her house from the Philippines, Malaya. Now, she's in love with her. She's in denial. She's like, no, 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 no. And this, of course, is where the original concept of the Little Miss Perfect song comes into play. But as a part of her attempt to clean up her act, this is when she starts kind of repressing those feelings and deciding that Little Miss Perfect is straight. Now, that was kind of a lot and maybe a little confusing if you didn't know the plot of the story. But like I said, make sure you go check out the first look video I posted earlier on my channel. Make sure you follow me everywhere at Joriah, and also so that you can stay tuned with Little Miss Perfect the Musical, follow us at LMP the Musical on Instagram. Give this video a like, leave me a comment, and ring that bell like Quasimodo, and also like subscribe if you haven't, so that you don't miss any of my new uploads, because if you're not here when we premiere, how are your worries supposed to disappear? If you're new here, that's something that I said like really stupidly one time, and it kind of stuck, and now I say it every time. So, and yeah, that's it.